I love boosters. This movie, according to you, Alan, packed screening.
Yes.
Like you literally got like the last seat, and we saw we saw scenes from it at CinemaCon. The trailers I felt kind of mixed about.
Mhm.
Tell me about I Love Boosters, and I want to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, well, this is from Boots Riley, and I will say that I saw Sorry to Bother You, and the trademark of Boots Riley is really interesting idea, and then it gets weird. The Sorry to Bother You was, a telemarketer who couldn't make sales until he put on his white voice. I mean, that was a really clever idea, and then it just got weird about horses, people transforming into horses. And I Love Boosters is right there. Kiki Palmer plays Corvette. She and her friend Sade, uh, they are boosters, meaning their job is to go into high-priced clothing stores, steal, shoplift all the merchandise, and then sell it at their little makeshift store nearby. That's and look, in this movie, that's a real job, and it treats it as a real job. Um, but Corvette has other plans. She wants to be a designer, and Demi Moore plays this the best designer in the world, Christy Smith, and apparently because when Corvette wanted to apply for an internship, Christy had stolen her design, and it became famous and continues to steal her designs. And so she feels the need, she has to take down Christy Smith. And she does it by working at one of the stores that sells things, and she's just gonna go in and ultimately bring her to her doom. At one point, she goes to her house at the Millennium Building in San Francisco. Are you familiar with the Millennium Building?
I'm not actually.
It's a high skyscraper that was built in San Francisco. Problem is it's tilting because they didn't secure the foundation enough. And so the actual building is tilting. This is totally true. No one lives in it right now, but in this one she does. So that's the basic plot. And it gets weird. Lakeith Stanfield plays a demon who sucks the soul out of a woman through her vaginal area. Then there's Poppy Lou, who stumbles across technology that creates that there's this kind of machine that's a disc shape, and it does three things. One is a teleporter that allows Poppy to actually steal clothing off of the rack and then transport it to China. But it also does other things, such as you point it at something and it's called situational exponential something, where it takes you into it whatever you shoot it at, it gives it to the next, like the evolution of that. And then there's the deconstruction, which reverses it. Yeah, it's weird. And that's this movie. And quite frankly, look, if you know Boots Riley, he's a communist, and there are communist themes in this one. The whole, like, unions are a big thing, and the ending is kind of leads up to that. But my sense of Boots Riley is he takes an idea of capitalism versus communism, and as we mentioned this before, but it's as if he overthinks it and then overthinks it and then overthinks it, and that's I Love Boosters. That's how weird this stuff gets.
Okay, I fully expected you to say that about it. It's like it starts off kind of a fun premise and then gets weird. Is it entertaining?
No, I mean,
really,
again, I think the movie has a strong plot or a strong idea, and then it just goes off into these weird tangents. I think the idea, this relationship that Corvette has with Sade, is interesting, and kind of held my attention for a while. Me willing to give it the benefit of the doubt, but then it just goes full Boots Riley in the second half.
And so, do you recommend it?
I mean, no, I can't. I couldn't recommend Sorry to Bother You. I like the beginning of it, and then it just got weird, and that's
this
really
the same way where it's like the beginning is like, this is kind of fun, and
Yeah.
then it just goes
Mhm.
off a cliff?
Yeah, I mean, it's these boosters who have a shop near a nightclub, and then Corvette goes in, seduces a guy, and then brings him to the shop to give him fashion tips and why he should buy their apparel if he wants to still look cool.
You don't recommend it.
I don't.